The sixth is the first of our par fives, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in two.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in two. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Love coming to TPC River Highlands every year, Rich. I think if there's one event that goes above and beyond for its players, it's this one. There seems to be an extra feel of something, special at the Travelers Championship.
Well, they do have the umbrella that is red as their logo, but it seems like this tournament rolls out the red carpet for these players. It comes off the heels of a major, so most of these players are looking for a little bit of a decompression mode for a few days, and they get it here. It's just one of these golf courses that it's right in front of you. It poses some difficulty, but in all reality, it's not overly difficult. You do have to hit some proper shots here and there, but it seems awfully simple compared to what they had to face last week. So when they get here to TPC River Highlands, they're in a different kind of mode. Like, they're relaxed. They're looking at making birdies finally, because they didn't make any last week. And they're trying to just get into a really nice rhythm and kind of out of what they experienced the week before.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The par 4 seventh, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. Two just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot. We'll get it done 8 days a week on this hole. This second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Opting for the 9-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Attaboy, good shot. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And let's have one more look at that shot.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And now 4 under for the day. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That's disappointing. And this putt coming up for his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The ninth is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich. But recently, players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Playing from around 110 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. 7 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a bogey. Just one off the lead after that hole. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
From around 180 yards out. Just one shot back now. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
This sand shot awaits. Let's get back to it, shall we? And here we are with the third shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This one's online. That's a good putt to make, that one. Currently at -3 for the round. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Oh, almost went in. We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. Sitting at -4. Currently tied for second. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 3 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 13th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
5 feet coming up to the cup. I like the look of this. Wonderful shot. And that will take him to 5 under. And that finds him in a share of second.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Sitting at 5 under par in their round. Tied for second place. That's just inside the range. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
And with only 4 holes to go in this event, Luke, this is a good opportunity, big moment for this player.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Getting ready to play their third. He's currently tied for the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
He's currently in a share of top spot. The final par 3 at TPC River Highlands certainly brings a lot of elements into play.
Multiple tiers on this green. If you find the right tier, you have a good birdie opportunity. But if you hit a wayward shot, both right, left, long, or, let's face it, short, you're in a bad spot.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And he needs this to save par.
So far, so good.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Currently 6 under for the event. Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. He shares top spot.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Pretty good shot there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Be the ball, Danny. No. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Now, it's a tremendous performance around TPC River Highlands. The most birdies made, and they are your Travelers Championship winner.
and an outstanding win for this player, capturing the Travelers Championship. Hats off to him.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Oh, it was a pleasure to be able to follow the action out there today, Luke.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, it's certainly a great opportunity for this player to bounce back in this rivalry. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, what a super shot.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently 1 under for the event. We've arrived at a par 5.
You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
The second hole at TPC Deer Run, Rich, really gettable for the players.
Most players will go for this green into Luke. Knock it on. Can easily make birdie, maybe an eagle. Get a little careless, missing to the left or the right from the green. Pars and bogeys are had as well.
Putting for birdie. If it's up, it could be in. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, 183 yards up the hill, blind tee shot. The big miss here is short right in that deep bunker. Should you find that bunker, you're also going to find yourself making bogey or worse. Anywhere on the green is a good shot.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He's currently tied for second. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
That's nicely done. For a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Currently at -4 for the round. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Nicely done. TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the 5th is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the 5th.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A birdie putt awaits.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Bit disappointing, that one.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Needs this one to kick right. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
That could play. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Birdied their last hole.
Sitting at -1, just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. And back to the course with the live action. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Didn't that look good for a long time?
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
It was on a good line. This next putt is for bogey.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club. That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Great shot. A chance to move to 5 under par.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. This has a real chance.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Why not take another look at that effort?
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Now leading by 1 shot. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
That's a good-looking shot there. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
This one looking really good.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Oh, well played. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Oh, absolutely flushed.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A 7-footer right here. That's pretty tidy. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. He sits in first position. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Sitting at 6 under. Outright first here. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one's heading left, I think. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
How close was that to going down? 13 feet to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Looking better.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently 6 under for the round. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 7 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
From about 130 yards here, he shares the lead. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, okay, let's get back to the action. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
For the par.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Time to face a par 4.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Getting ready to play their third.
Currently tied for the lead. And a par putt awaits him.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Oh, that's good grit there.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Even for the day. Should find the green here. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
All right, you'll make it the next time.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Currently at 7 under for the day. Here we have a par 5.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Big chance here. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes on the whole way. And it's time to recap that play.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
Oh, just missed. Let's get back to it, shall we? Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Just didn't drop. All right, one down. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for your John Deere Classic winner?
What a spectacular performance all week long by this player. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off.
Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Kuyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Certainly looking forward to seeing how this rivalry plays out, Rich. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement that these two generate. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
This is their look at birdie.
Yes, they've made it.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
He finds himself in a share of 7th. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
It looked like it came out of a cannon. Taking aim from about 170 yards. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
This is a par putt. Let's take a look at the current standings. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go in a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Time for the 5th shot. Never mind. Just go and make the next one you stand over. Currently 1 under for the day.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
And as we take a look at the 4th hole, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark, players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Around 110 yards to go. 3 strokes off the lead. Can they get a little ground draw here? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, I love these momentum putts. Right on 10 feet. Let's go hole it.
This is what they have left for a par.
It's tracking. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Nice recovery there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. 2nd shot here on the 5th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Getting ready to play their third.
Just one stroke back and right in it.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
Putting for bogey here.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Sitting at 1 under in a share of 7th. That's some good golf right there.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. To the top 5 he goes.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Nicely done.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Okay, time to return to the action.
Putting for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Okay, let's head to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Ooh. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. Oh, so close. And this next putt, it's for bogey. That's tracking. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound.
I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here at the 10th. This shot was about 140 yards out. Only a few shots off the pace. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Rich, I know this next hole's one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
And here we are with the third shot. He's currently tied for the lead. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This one is all over it.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. And this putt to move into a share of first. Like the look of this one. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He's currently tied for first.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
From about 100 yards, he shares top spot. That was wonderfully done. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Birdied their last hole.
Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Going with the 8-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that's for birdie. Well hold. And that will take him to 6 under. Time to hit a good one here at the 15. Wow, that was just striped. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And back to the course with the live action. This one's for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Leading by a couple after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Well played, mate. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
A big, bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Good looking putt.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
All right, Rich, the 17th.
This is an amphitheater style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
Left yourself an opportunity and a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt.
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it just a tap in awaits.
Putting for par. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Good shot there, Beamer. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? How close was that to going down? Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament.
Sure.
And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance Club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.